Elopement isn't running away, it's running towards.
It's not. What?
Is it proper for your guardian to behave as if he owns you?
Yes. That's why they call it property. Oh, August, you're a terrible man. Kiss me again. You made me feel funny down there. Instead. Somebody's coming.
Hide in here.
Oh, no, stop! Mr. Vinebird! Mr. Vinebird!
Someone's eavesdropping on us.
I thought it was a squash in there. Oh, my uncle!
Oh my God, Herr Zangler!
Don't be angry, dear uncle. I meant no harm.
She's blameless, sir. Intact, I swear. In fact, I swear she did it against her will.
I didn't do it.
No, she didn't. I haven't. Oh, sir, it was love that drove us to deceive you.
Won't you speak to me, uncle? Your harshest words are easier to bear than the silence of your anger.
What do
you mean?
He's blessing our union. Marie.
Oh, August. Oh, uncle, you've made me so. Where has he gone?
What a surprising man he is. Beneath his rough manners, he's the very soul of tact.
I always knew he was shy underneath.
Let me kiss you again.
You can kiss me properly now.
Ah, there you are. My dear sir. We were wondering where you'd got to. Saunders!
Oh, uncle, you must call him August now. They're going to be such friends. Isn't he handsome?
I'll kill him.
Oh, uncle, did you just...
Shut! Oh dear sir, what can have happened? You blackguard! You bare-faced, dastardly man!
Oh, uncle, you're not yourself.
I'll make you eat yours! You ungrateful little Mazarina!
Make you eat your semolina, you ungrateful little...
Shut up!
Oh,
Marie!
she's upset, I said.
This is absurd. I'll come back when you're feeling calmer. You dare to show your nose in here again, and I'll cut off your coquette to spite your face, and furthermore, I'll disinherit her!
Christopher, did you hear that? He's still running. I don't think he'll ever come back.
Oh my, I feel like a real rapscallion. We've done it. We're on the Razzle at last. Woo-hoo! Oh, we've done it. We're on the Razzle. We're going to get a pass at last.
Is this what a Razzle's like, Mr. Vinebird?
No, not yet. Wait till we really get into your stride.
How far is Vienna, Mr. Vinebird?
Oh, it's a long way away, Christopher.
How large is Vienna, Mr. Vinebird?
Oh, it's very large, Christopher.
Will there be women, Mr. Vinebird?
Beautiful women, Christopher.
How old are the women in Vienna, Mr. Vinebird?
22, Christopher.
How does one meet them?
Oh, they promenade in packs with parasols and gloves up to here. They consort with the cosmopolitan men of the world in the fashionable cafes.
I've read that they're often kept, Mr. Weinberg.
Kept for what?
That's what always puzzled me.
Vienna, Christopher, is the place to find out. Look.
It's just like you said.
It is, isn't it? Coming? Well, more or less.
Bands playing, and the streets full of colourful costumes. It's like a great parade.
Yes.
Oh, old Zanger think if he saw us now, eh?
Oh, yes. Parade.
Parade!
Oh, my God. Suppose Zanger happens too. There he is. Get going. Side of us.
On the other hand, we don't want to end up flingers.
Dishonoured and unflung.
You're not going hard, are you?
I don't know, but I keep getting the stab being just here.
You've got the stitch?
No, it only happens when I see an open grocery shop. Be just my luck if I got Weinberg's disease.
It certainly would be a coincidence. Still, it sounds like the sort of thing that people come from all over to Vienna for. So to get it while you're here on a rare visit smacks of outrageous good fortune. I'm trying to make it up on the right side.
Christopher.
Yes, Mr. Weinberg.
Embrace me. Where's Lightning going?
Ah, she always turns up.
What if she doesn't?
We'd bolt the stable door.
And keep Mum.
If only she could see me now. Well, where's the Razzle?
For all we know, an adventure could be laying in wait for us at this very spot. For all we know, we could have made an appointment with destiny.
Nothing's going to happen to us in a pokey little cul-de-sac like this.
Yeah. Well, parade must be over. Let's go.
No, we might run into the boss.
He's got the whole of Vienna to choose from. There's absolutely no reason why we... It's Nemesis!
Well, he's got Zanger with him!
1, 2, 3.
1, 2 years, angler, if you please.
1, 2.
What luck! The Casanova person, the who's it incarnate, the Don Juan is at the Imperial Gardens Cafe with a nice young lady like young me.
Who's this?
Purse angler.
Your servant, sir. No, by God, it's mine. What are you doing here?
I came to find you, Your Eminence.
I told you to wait at the restaurant.
I was waiting for you, but the Casada Incarnate has arrived, and the tart.
But that's just desserts. What about my dinner?
Dinner is all arranged, but I'm in the trail of the casserola, and you must come immediately before it gets cold.
Tell him to put it in the oven. You seem to lack a sense of proportion. I am about to present myself to my fiancée in no uncertain terms, and I'm damned if I'm going to be hurried and put on my stroke by the ridiculous self-importance of a jumped-up pastry cook. Honestly, these fashionable eating houses, they think they're doing you a favour by taking your money. I told you to wait for me.
I was waiting for you. And who should arrive by horse cab? But the very same seducer I saw leave your home.
There you are, you see. I should have remained true to the black and white chop house.
He had a young woman with him.
Of course he did. It must be 3 or 4 hours since he found himself with a vacancy.
She was in a Scottish get-up.
Vienna's been overrun with Scottish get-ups, kilts, tam o' shanters, royal Stuart pencil cases, and Highland flingery of every stripe since the town lost its head over the Verdi Macbeth. In my opinion, it's a disgrace. Even the chocolate cake, sacker tartan. No, a Scottish get-up means nothing. Look, there's even 2 in the window here. Oh, damn it, he's deliberately trying to prick my bubble while I stand knocking at my fiancée's main entrance.
He called her Marie.
A very common name. I told Gertrude to put Marie into a lock cab and give the coachman an extra £5 if he ensured her safe delivery into the hands of Miss Blumenblatt. What could be surer than that?
A £5? Yes, I would say we must definitely be talking of 2 different Maries.
Exactly. And what yours does is none of my concern.
Well, I don't think she'll do much. I had a listen and all she said was, it's not proper.
It's them.
No, I caught no word of entirely different kind.
It's them. Quick, fetch me a half with a gob, you handsome fool.
We're off.
What a situation.
Well, what do you think?
It has a certain Scottish audacity.
Ah, there you are, lad. Am I addressing the arbiter of this fashion house?
I'm sure I don't know, sir. I'd better fetch Madame. But excuse me, sir. That's a lady's cape.
Yes, I know. I was trying it on for a lady of my size and acquaintance.
That cape's reserved. It has a ticket on it.
For a Fisher? Yes, I know. I've come to collect and pay for it.
Not exactly to pay for it.
No, not to pay for it, but to confirm payments.
It's all clear now, Herr Fisher.
Is that clear?
I'm not sure.
Meanwhile, we'll be off.
Awfully grateful if you would take care of this. I'm going to do it, dear. There. Why don't you see if our friend is anywhere in sight?
Good idea. Are we back already?
Does anything matter?
Brian Fisher's been a widow for 3 years.
Do you think she has, Jess?
She thinks she has. What about the funeral?
It was the funeral that put that idea into her head. That she'd always be a widow. But, 3 days ago she did me the honor of becoming my wife.
Oh, I see. I better fetch with Anne. She's upstairs in the workroom.
Oh, tell her there's no hurry. She's probably busy hemming and hawing.
Excuse me, sir. Why did you change your name to Fry Fisher's instead of Fry Fisher changing her name to yours?
She did. I didn't. My name is also Mrs. Fisher. That's how we met. We were in a fire drill together at the Riding Academy in alphabetical order.
Oh, I see.
My dear wife can tell just as well as I.
But I would like you to tell her.
And I would like you to tell her. After all, she's your friend.
Oh dear, not quarrelling already.
It was a whim of my dear husband.
And at the same time, a whim of my dear wife's.
But it is extraordinary.
There's nothing extraordinary about it when two attractive people...
A marriage of true minds.
Entirely.
Well, I must be going.
Going? What do you mean?
I have business to attend to.
But you going to see me try on my new Scottish cape?
After all, it wouldn't be fair if you didn't like it.
Why?
What? Isn't he the soul of generosity? If I like something that's good enough for him...
Actually, I think this tartan fat's had spling, you know.
Spling! Such a sense of humor.
You'll take it.
Oh, will it be cash or account?
Account, I think. Well, if that's all you want me for.
Don't be so impatient, my dear. I've had such a wonderful idea.
One needs a lot of patience in marriage, I find.
I hope I've never given you cause for complaint.
Oh, no.
Have I ever contradicted you on matters large or small?
No, never. Much appreciated.
Don't do my best to enter into all your ideas against all reason.
You do. And since you make a point of doing so, I'll leave you with your friend and your Scottish cape and go about my business.
I see. I would mind very much if you went about your business. Out of courtesy to Madame Laura, I cannot let you forget that your only business today is to take us out to a celebration supper.
Celebration supper.
Did he?
He did. I thought I would be getting a little gold band.
And you didn't.
I did not. Turned out to be a little brass band.
Did it?
It did.
Did your finger turn green?
I turned it. But now the evening promises to turn out just as memorable.
So you will oblige us, won't you?
I would adore to. But alas.
Very well then. Eugenia, my dear, I'm afraid
Why
I
don't we all go down to the black and white shoppers and raise a foaming tankard to our happiness? After that, I really must dash.
Black and white shop house? I'm sure it will come as no surprise to anyone here that you will prefer to look into somewhere a little better than that. We'll need a cab. I'll wear my new Scottish ensemble.
That's a wonderful idea. I do think your wife deserves a kiss for that.
Do you think so?
Oh, I do.
Very well then. I'm not going to deny anyone their due. Permit me.
Do you call that a kiss? You don't have to stand on ceremony in front of me.
Oh, very well then. In case my wife has any other good ideas, I'll give her one an account.
Right, everything's cleared up.
There you are at last. This is my cousin from the country. I'm the kissing cousin. He's the country cousin. My wife's friend, Madame Noor, my cousin. We're all going to have supper at
The Imperial Gardens Cafe.
the Imperial Gardens Cafe. Where else? We'll need a cab. You won't be long now, won't you?
We'll keep the cab and go on somewhere else.
Another good idea. Yes.
Melchior,
Sandler.
what's happened to the music?
Yes, I know. It's partly the influence of German pessimism, partly the decadence of an empire that has outlived its purpose, and partly Scottish fortnight. I don't hold with it myself. Give me the evergreens every time. That's what I always say. Those golden oldies of yesteryear, the Blue Danube, and that other one.
Melchior,
Yes, Sir Zangler?
shut up, or I'll kill you.
Very good, Sir Zangler.
Melchior,
Sir Zangler.
have you seen them yet?
Not yet, Sir Zangler.
Remember, absolute discretion.
Very good, Sir Zangler.
Don't draw attention to yourself. Just blend into the background.
Yes, Sir Zangler.
Where the devil are you?
Here, Sir Zangler.
Ah! Now listen, I don't want any scandal. Just keep them under observation. We may have to assume a false identity.
Classic. I'll do a waiter. They're imported here, you know.
What a pretentious place. Trust my niece.
Yes, I'll do one of my Italian waiters.
La dolce vita. Ha! Conosce prima donna.
me, signore. Per spostare questo paravento.
Now that is a completely different matter. On one hand, ow!
You all right? Honestly, I've never known such a buffoon. I'll have to straighten you out when I get you home.
Thank you very much, Herr Zangler.
Now, go outside and have a look round. For all we know, Zonders and Marie may have finished their hors d'oeuvres and slipped away for the entree.
No, sir, that's the coach outside.
Is it? Well, where's the coachman?
He's in the kitchen having a quick one.
Fetch him in here. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, Herr Zangler.
And remember what I said. No scandal. Absolute discretion.
Very good, Herr Zangler. It's not in there. Hey, you! Coachman! You want it in here!
What do you want?
In here!
Disgrace! Disgrace on you!
Sorry. Ah, Coachman. My daughter was in private. It's a matter of some delicacy. We rely on your absolute discretion. You know what I mean?
Say no more. Lead me to her. If there's a girl that's gonna rump a man, can get his apprentice.
No.
You're right. Discretion. Tell her to meet me behind the stable. No!
You there!
Is that my employer?
Zangler, import and merchandising.
Budelheimer, transporting.
Whittingham.
Purveyor of high-class provisions. Supplier of cooked meats and delicacies to the gentry.
Horse manure.
How dare you!
And transport.
Oh, I see. Well, look here, Bodelheimer. I am a man of some consequence in the grocer's company. You'll do what I tell you if you know what's good for your business.
Horse manure. And transport.
Quite. Now, you've been engaged this evening by a man escorting a certain young lady in a Scottish get-up.
And what a corker. A pippin. Just poise. A freshness.
Quite.
A body any man would lust after.
That's quite
That
enough.
be the man who enjoys
You
it.
were addressing her guardian, sir.
What are they like then?
Will you be quiet?
Sorry. What are they like then?
Now listen!
Round like apples or slightly pointy like pears?
How dare you!
Answer me!
Slightly pointed!
Oh, yeah!
Are you sure this is him?
Comfort, Sir Williams.
For God's sake, the man's obsessed!
Please disregard. I'll be all right now. These attacks, they never last long.
Well, what sets you off?
Thinking about buttocks.
Well, do you think you can keep your mind off them?
I'm a coachman.
Thank God we're back on the point. Now, when your passengers re-enter your coach, I want you to take them on a roundabout route to 23 Karlstrasse.
Where's that?
23 Karlstrasse.
Oh, they'll report me.
The man is abducting my niece.
I don't know about that.
Well, I do. I'll go and fetch a constable and explain to him. He can jump up behind and persuade them to enter the house if they give you any trouble.
It's out of the question.
Here's one half your compensation. When you successfully deliver the fugitives, Miss Blumenblatt will give you the other.
Say no more. Is she going?
I will follow and have the man put on a charge, and thus avoid a public scandal. Now, you go back to your place. When your passengers climb aboard, whip up your arse. No.
Stick up.
No!
Horse.
That's the boy. Whip up your horse and deliver the fugitives personally into the hands of Miss Blumenblatt.
Sporty type likes a good time.
She's 57!
Or to her French maid.
French maid. What's that mean?
She's known for it.
I have heard remarks.
What are they like?
Slightly pointed.
Oh, yes. Wow.
How did you know about the French maid?
You mean there is one?
I go and fetch a constable.
What about your celebration supper with your fiancée?
Saunders has ruined my plans. I'll just have some cooked goose while I'm waiting to pickle his cucumber. No, I'll have some pickled cucumber while I'm waiting to cook.
Got it.
Here we are, on birthday supper for two, as ordered. Lobster thermidor, roast fowl, champagne, and how many candles would you like on the cake?
Take that away. Snuff the candles and cancel the cake. Bring me some beer and pickles. I want this table here. My master wishes to have a clear view of the window.
Well, what am I going to do with all of this?
I'm not a clairvoyant. Have you seen a young couple, the woman in the Scottish get-up?
Which clan?
Machiavelli. It's them.
Oh, August, it's not proper.
Here is a document proving you're of age to be married without your guardian's consent.
But it's not proper.
I assure you it's indistinguishable from the real thing. Keep it with you at all times.
Buonasera. You wish it a cart?
No, grazie tant. Un bel ciotto cadere alla spera nostra te vuole in cartino. Per me e la mia amica.
Right, Squire. Sorry. I thought it was someone else. Damn! Sorry. Nothing. All clear. Take no notice. Carry on. What weather we're having, eh? Turning out a bit dank. Is it cold outside?
Bitter?
Is it? Last night was definitely dank. Would you say tonight was as dank or not as dank?
Danker?
Danker.
Bitter?
Please yourselves. Sparkling couple. I don't think it's them. All they can do is talk about the weather.
Laura!
Ye bloody greetling, Hamish McGregor.
It's them.
And to think we're missing Viennese we can foot, will you?
It's them. Look, what us being married?
I won't feel married until we've had the consomme.
Pretzels. I don't care if you're married or not. As far as I'm concerned, you can do what you like.
What a strange fellow.
That's never happened to me before at the Imperial Gardens Cafe.
Yes, it's my first time too.
Happens to me every time I come here.
We'll stay here, Eugenia. Do you mind?
Well, I've reached the heights.
The restaurant is so crowded, and frankly, I had no idea these Scottish patterns have become quite so common.
I've only got 4 guilders left after paying the coachman.
It's the penalty of success, Hildegard.
Only my mother could see me now.
Unfortunately, the success is yours, while the penalty is mine.
She never dreamed that one day I'd be rubbing shoulders with the creme caramel.
Have you got any cash?
People of my class don't carry cash.
I only have single then. How was I to know I'd be married for dinner?
Well, here we are. I'm hungry.
You're not.
Sit down here, my empress.
What? Your cousin takes great liberties considering I'm engaged to be married.
Be mine tonight, and I will reveal my true identity and give you half my kingdom.
Not hungry.
Not even Herzegovina, but if you don't make the best of yourself, you'll end up serving in a shop.
Has the champagne arrived yet?
I don't think we should eat here. It's altogether too Spartan for my taste.
But don't blame me. It's the penny.
Martin? I know it's not what you're used to, but Madame Nora and I don't know any better. Where's the mums? I'm dying.
Well, it's probably out the back.
Anyway, the service here is terrible. Waiter, you see, let's move on.
Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, you let the coachman go. I don't know why you didn't ask him to wait.
I didn't care for him. He seemed an altogether disagreeable fellow.
That was because of your tip.
I give him a very good tip.
So did I.
Nick has to collect some maize out.
Get in the cocoa at 5%.
2 very good tips.
My husband likes to pretend he's parsimonious.
You mean there's another one like him?
Anyway, I thought it'd be a nice idea to walk back across the park.
Walk?
There's no waiter. Oh, do call him over.
Waiter! Waiter!
Waiter!
Coming, sir.
4 guilders!
What?
4 guilders our sins as we forgild those who trespass against us. Chris.
Hildegard.
Are you ready to order, sir?
Ah, waiter, sit down. You strike me as a splendid chap. What will you have?
Sir?
I've been giving this matter a great deal of thought lately. Why should we accept the places allotted to us by an economic order that sets one man above another? As I have said, I've been giving this matter a great deal of thought lately, and it seems to me that in a nutshell, the value of labour
What
capital...
are you babbling about?
You may call it babble, but one day, given its chance, Vineberless there will give rise to a new order. History is waiting.
We're all waiting.
I wouldn't have the special. It's Harrington oatmeal.
Society's accounts will be settled once and for all. And when the bill comes, waiter, I want you to think of me as a comrade.
Yes, sir. And I wouldn't have the neeps either.
What are the napes?
I wouldn't know, sir. That's why I wouldn't have them.
Well, we'd like a drink to begin with.
All right, bring us 2 beers and an extra glass.
Such a sense of humor. He knows I never drink beer.
2 beers and a glass of water.
I must have something hot.
Hot water.
I mean something hot to eat.
2 beers and a radish.
You're right. He's hilarious.
This has gone quite far enough.
All right, bring us 2 beers, 2 glasses of house red, and 2 sausages for the ladies.
The house red.
The worst is yet to come. Get it?
Got it.
Good, that's all we got. My compliments to the official receiver.
You obviously have no idea how to entertain a lady.
Watch this. You there, what's your name? We want the best dinner in the house, and we want it now.
Yes, sir. I happen to have a lobster just ready to serve.
Excellent.
Thermidor.
Excellent, Thermidor.
And the roast fowl with all the trimmings. And for dessert, it's not anybody's birthday by any chance, is it?
Yes, it's mine.
Gâteau d'anniversaire. You get a Scotch fiddler with that.
Scotch fiddler, good. We'll have champagne to start, champagne with the main course, and with dessert, we'll have some
Champagne?
Trocken beer and Auslese. You think I know nothing?
An excellent choice, sir. And if I may say so, it is a pleasure to serve such a gentleman.
It's people like him are going to put a spoke into Vineberless theory. Nevertheless, the bill will come.
People of my class don't pay the bill.
I mean...
I know what you mean. I'm not entirely stupid. Society will pay. Our society. Do you follow me?
Not exactly.
It's a damnable thing, Weinberg. But when the reckoning comes, the clever people are nowhere to be found. They've gone, you see. Disappeared, leaving the bill to be paid by the bourgeoisie, the shopkeepers, the widows and such like. Get me?
Gotcha.
Oh, do stop talking politics. We came here for a celebration supper.
My dear, why didn't you say you were hungry? We'll have a lobster each.
It's true, love.
My empress.
Another one.
I'll give you half my kingdom too.
Hungry?
Starving. Ah, waiter, look sharp. If you value your job, there's plenty of others who'll do it for the money.
What's all this? I've arranged for my employer to eat here. Now these people have pushed in.
It's a free country.
Oh, classic.
Well, it wasn't meant to be original.
There's a room for everybody.
My employer wishes to eat alone.
Your employer seems to be a wee bit confused about the nature of this establishment. It's what we call a restaurant.
Why don't you have your dinner somewhere else?
Why don't you take yourself off or you get lobster down your britches?
Please, sir. My employer wishes to have a view of that handsome coachman while he's eating.
Your master's taste in coachmen is something we prefer not to discuss.
If only this stupid place had a dividing wall.
Well, perhaps your master ought to be arranged to be preceded everywhere by a couple of rather fetching bricklayers.
Signor, there is a Chinese screen which we use sometimes when a customer feels a drought. The drought. The drought.
That will have to do. Come here and help me with it.
What a nuisance.
Chinoiserie and tartan.
Wait a minute. We can't be showing up like this in front of your wife and our friend.
Look here, we don't intend to eat our dinner screened off from public view like a lot of journalists. So unless you take yourself off, you're going to get that Chinese screen wrapped around your ears.
I warn you, my master will not be put out for the likes of you.
If your master has a bone to pick, I don't wish to see his dog.
You can tell him this yourself. I hear him coming.
Scream!
Classic.
Melchior,
Your Honor.
everything's arranged. The constable is poised to pursue Saunders. He's emptied my seal, but his lips are pursed. No, he's pursed, I suppose. No,
Supper is served.
no. Oh, supper is served.
That's the boy.
What's this screen doing here?
There's a rough crowd at the next table. I didn't want to be disturbed.
Yes, very funny.
Well, life is full of surprises. I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you. We're both in Eden.
I mean the newlyweds.
Oh, yeah. All the luck in the world.
Thank you.
Fetch me the paper, and meanwhile, keep an eye on Saunders and Marie. They're at a table in the garden. Let me know if he gets up.
Throw a bucket of water over him.
No, no scandal.
And not forgetting your wedding plans, Eugenio. All the luck in the world.
Thank you.
Cheek glosses.
All the luck in the world.
Thank you. Chink glasses? Thank you.
Chink glasses.
Are they? They must go with the screen.
Why are you speaking like that?
Like what?
You're speaking in a peculiar way.
Am I?
Not that I understand.
And what's happened to your voice? There's no need to shout. I'm not shouting. I'm speaking normally.
Not so loud.
And why aren't you eating? Lost your appetite?
Chicken.
Wouldn't you be?
I'd like some chicken and some more champagne. I can feel it working already.
Breast or leg?
All over.
Breast or leg?
I'll take wing. Have you got it?
Got it. The bottle's empty. I'll get another waiter.
I'll get another waiter too.
We don't need 2 waiters.
Oh, I'll help him get the first one.
Don't be
Oh, look! I've got the wishbone.
Have you?
Come on, Hildegard. Oh, well done. You've got the main part.
That means it's your wish.
No, it means it's your wife's wish.
That's not how we play it.
I'm beginning to regret that I ever married you.
You better both have a wish then.
Oh,